All right, y'all. We got an update. We have an update. Please feel free to invite people to this because this is actually a big one. This is a pretty big update here. Hey, Joey, haven't seen you in a bit. I know I've been extremely busy, but I have time now to talk about this. We have two people watching, so feel free to keep sharing. I was sent this. Of course, I was sent this because I don't really keep track of news anymore because I'm so busy with a lot of stuff and I can't really keep track of everything. But I was sent this and I'm gonna talk about it because I want to know if this is 100% accurate here. So apparently, my friend has told me that two parts has been confirmed, which is I let me look at the so this is what I'm reading here. Apparently there was a new interview with John Branca. And of course I have to purchase the article, which is to $1 for 4 weeks. Bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not. So I'm just gonna read what I have here, okay? So we have 11 people. That's enough for me to talk. So here we go. So Branca tells me that the movie is not defensive at all. We're not out to declare Michael's innocence. The aim is to tell Michael's story, what was his journey, who was he. Michael deserves to tell his own story because you got all these creeps telling their story and it ain't true. Not even calling them creeps. On the walls behind him sit framed headlines celebrating billion-dollar deals. And he believes the moment they're right for the biopic. The world has moved on from Me Too. Branca says the issue is less troublesome outside the U.S. We have a woke Me Too culture here, Branca says. He glazes over reports of production chaos. It happens on every. Where's the. They call Frank Sinatra the chairman of the board. They call Elvis the king. They call Bruce Springsteen the boss. Or they call Michael the gloved one. No one really calls Michael the gloved one like that now. He's just the king of pop, or Michael. Michael would say to me, Branca, you know it's racial, and he was right. I don't understand all these changes. Anything supposed to first part of the age, really reminiscent of the American dream. I mean, here's the thing though. The general public, like if we're talking like the generation of now, I don't think they know what American Dream even is. And keep in mind, American Dream mainly had to deal with the Jackson family as opposed to Michael himself. So I don't think it's going to be an exact carbon copy. It will not be a carbon copy of an American Dream. Keep in mind, American Dream was a 4-part long thing. It was long. If we're talking like a full-on movie, one part ending at, and it wouldn't end at the 80s. If they're doing two parts, and I would say end the first part at the moment the allegations hit for the first time, and then that builds up to the second movie. You would do that to get people amped up for the second movie because that's going to be the movie that everyone's going to be paying attention to. Yeah, I get what Brink is saying. This is real, but there's a reason why it's important more victims come forward. Michael and the Hammer went to trial. We're going to continue this. Branca frames the stewardship of Jackson's estate as a lifelong accidental combat. We haven't lost a lawsuit yet. You have no idea what we've been through, but we came out on top so far. He pauses, half smiling. The mystique is that we don't lose and we won't settle and you can't intimidate us. That's what Branca is saying. Now I have this tweet. I'm visiting on June 25th, the 16th anniversary of Jackson's death, and Branca keeps ducking out to take stressful sounding phone calls. They're almost about the movie. About the movie is in quotes. A biopic that is the culmination of a multi-decade project to restore Jackson's public image and probably the highest stakes film release of 2026. Audiences will get to see the first teaser of the film. You ready for this? Titled Michael. And again, this is probably going to be true. In theaters this November during the previews before the Wicked sequel. So it's going to happen. from the interview with John Branca. Again, I'm not like this is what it's telling me. Lionsgate has not confirmed this, but it is from a Financial Times interview. John Branca with John Branca, so this is probably true. But I mean, let me see if there's any other sources within this. Michael biopic, Wicked. Let me see. So the trailer is coming in November. This was from an article 4 weeks ago. Again, I'm not really trusting that many articles until I see something. Lionsgate, who's handling domestic distribution, and Universal, managing the international rollout. After many delays, the first trailer for Michael will drop in November, attached to Wicked for Good. I already made a video about this, actually. Wicked movie Part 1 was terrible. I don't think it was terrible. It had universal acclaim. So, I mean, it's your opinion, but the film did very well. Very well. There's a lot of rumors surrounding Wicked for Good and Michael. I'm shocked we haven't had a first small teaser by now. This is from what they're telling me. They're telling me that we're gonna get the first teaser by when Wicked for Good hits theaters, and I will be seeing it. So I'm looking forward to. Well, I'm going to see the second movie. It's coming out the end of the month, but yeah. That's the news. Let's see if I was sent anything else. Here we have this here. Let's see if we got any more. Here we go. Now here's another article I found about this is new for me. MJ director and choreographer. This is for the musical. Christopher Wheeldon on the upcoming bio. Okay, well, how does he feel about it? Christopher Wheeldon, the Tony Award-winning director and choreographer of a Michael Jackson MJ musical. He says, of course we want it to be great, because a great MJ movie means MJ's spirit and excitement around his art continues. We want to be running for as long as we can, and it's been running for a long time. While not directly involved, Wheeldon has been keeping tabs on the production, which has a script by John Logan and is directed by training day director Anton Fuqua. A lot of people who we worked with on the show have been working on that biopic. The Telugu brothers, who serve as Michael movement specialties, were dancers on Michael Jackson's tours and performances. They did give me a little tiny sneak peek of some of the movements. It looks phenomenal. The John Branca and John McClane, the co-executives of Michael Jackson's estate, are producing the movie along with Bohemian Rhapsody's Graham King. Will be disappointed if it only ends with Thriller. That's a lie. It's not ending with Thriller. If the biopic has had multiple delays, it's been delayed 2 times. Then you already know the movie ain't ending with Thriller. They have literally confirmed that they are going to bring up the allegations in the biopic. 3 times. No, it only was delayed twice. It was for October 3rd was the first date, and then April. What's the new one? April 2026. The original date was April of this year, but it was delayed 2 times. Not 3. Wheeldon spoke to Broadway.com at a press event. Seen them get out there and chilling. All right, this is just about the show. Pre-summer 26, we got that delay in July. For those who have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments. This is the latest. I didn't feel like doing a video, so I wanted to do a stream instead. For those who are new, feel free to go scroll back to the video. The stream, and you can see what I had to say. For those who are new, feel free to subscribe and turn on the bell if I do any other updates like this. I haven't done like that in a while, but yeah, this is from what I'm being told. Yes, but April 25 was the original date. It was only delayed twice to 2 new dates, not 3. That's what I'm saying. I will be going to and seeing it on November. Cool. We'll have a good time. Do we know the length of the film? I know we heard 4 hours. All I know is that we have been told that the film will be, and I quote, very long. So that's all that we have. So there's no official length. Apparently, I think it's going to be in two parts. The article doesn't specifically state if it's going to be exactly two parts. So that's another thing. 19 people have showed up on the stream. Any questions? Feel free to like the video if you're enjoying it. 3 hours, 30 minutes have said two parts. No, part one would probably be 2 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be like 4 hours then if you're gonna have two parts. Which, you know. My other thing is, man, people are just they're not patient. They want this movie to come out so quickly, and then they're gonna complain that it sucks because it went very fast. So let them take their time with this. Let them delay. If they delay it again, and that's actually a good thing because they want to make this a very accurate portrayal. You know. The musical Michael sucks. It's called MJ, not Michael. Michael was the name of a 2010 album that I prefer the quality of waiting and being patient. Yeah. MJ is not a bad musical. You know, some can say the book needs work, but like it's a very entertaining show. Like I've seen it 3 times, and it's great. It's great. Anyone who anyone who hates on. Now here's the thing. I get its opinions and all, but like if anyone's trashing on or just complaining, that's a better word. If anyone complains over stuff that are done right now, that's like, come on. Like, make me worry that they start on rushing despite the delays. I mean, they already had a new date for April, which is kind of far away, but if you think about it, it might come. It's gonna come before you know it. And they aren't rushing it; they're taking their time. The first time we heard about this movie, like when Jafar got casted, when we found out Jafar was being cast into the biopic, it was January of 2023. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. First time I ever heard they were going to do a biopic was in 2017. It was in 2017. I remember that was. And then the MJ the Musical, we found out in 2018. Imagine if, I don't know why people are saying, another thing about this is, like, people get, I'm not saying you, but they want to bring up things like Flex Alexander and all this because they fear of the movie. They fear of the biopic and that it's going to be bad and all this stuff, right? When it's gonna be obviously a very high budget Hollywood production. It's going to be a very, very high budget production, but that would be hilarious if Flex Alexander, if they pulled a Flex Alexander, which they're not going to. I know you are. I'm just saying. This is the news. Yeah, I was sent something that apparently it has been confirmed. I don't know 100%, but apparently we're gonna get the teaser by the Wicked trailer. The Wicked movie in theaters. They're gonna release Wicked for good. November 26th, I think is the date. Wicked for good. When is it coming out? It's coming November 21st. Wicked for Good is releasing November 21st, 2025. And then the first one premiered November 22nd, 2024. Of course the biopic's gonna have songs. If this is a music if this is a if any biopic that's based on a music icon is going to have their songs. Like, yeah, I mean, come on, Bohemian Rhapsody, Selena, um, Rocket Man, like, list goes on. They're going to have the songs. Also, I'm hearing, and this is off topic. I'm hearing the Prince musical is not good. This is from what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's not a good musical from what I'm being. I mean, they're in a they're in this. But I'm also hearing good reviews as well. It's pretty mixed though. Of course, they have actual songs. I'm not gonna flex Alexander did nothing. About Man in the Mirror wasn't in theaters. That was a television special, and that I don't consider like a biopic. You know what I mean? Same with Searching for Neverland, which was a television special. Searching for Neverland had mixed reviews. Mixed reviews with the first half being, okay, this is a good film that talks about a pretty not so documented part of his life. And the second half hate it because it's fucking Navi. Like, Navi? Yeah. People don't like Navi. But people do like Navi. But Navi's kind of irrelevant. Like, a lot of these impersonators are not as relevant as they used to be. Like, I feel like the impersonator kind of thing, it's not as popular as when I started in the MJ community, when I was more active. Like, there definitely more impersonators out there, but when I was younger, it was a lot. It was popping. It was more. You heard about it more. Like, these impersonators. Like, also a lot of them don't really do stuff anymore because there's a thing called life. Okay, everyone. We got 16 people showing up on the stream. How's everyone doing? King Joey Dom walking moon guy. It's funny because we were just talking about Navi. And you show up. The number one. $16 showing. Apparently, it said wicked for good. That's what we're being told. Ha ha ha. Oh my god. So yeah, that's the news. That's the news. Alright, y'all. I'm going to end this because I got nothing else to say and I have to get ready for work soon. So I'm going to go. Y'all take care and yeah. Thanks for showing up.